Last month I realized I needed a change. Girl, I was constantly overstimulated, tired, feeling unmotivated. I didn't know what I wanted to do most of the time, and I was always just feeling so much fatigue. Like really, I just wanted to lay in bed all day. And I came to the conclusion that it was that phone. It's always the phone. So anytime I had a free moment, I would scroll on Instagram, TikTok. I would constantly use those two platforms as a way to just, procrastinate really and not do the things I was supposed to be doing. I felt very unmotivated, and I felt like I knew something needed to be changed, but I didn't want to give up social media at the time. But I made a challenge for myself. I decided I was going to go on a social media detox for 30 days. And if I could get through those 30 days, then I would reward myself with being able to download those social media apps back. But it didn't go exactly how you're thinking it might have went. In today's video, we're going to be talking about my social media detox, and I'm going to be giving you guys the tips and the hacks that I used to finally get rid of my social media addiction. I guess you could say that because I was on there multiple hours of the day. It was bad. I had like 12 hours at one point of just like screen time. So I am happy to say after these 30 days, it has been cut in half. I'm now at 6 hours, and most of the time it's from Canvas, doing work, or YouTube. That's literally it. But let's get into how you guys are going to get over your social media addiction and just become yourself again. And if you lovely see me looking down right here, my computer is right here. That is why I'm looking. I have my notes down on my computer. But yeah, let's get into the context of me deciding that I didn't want to have social media anymore and that was the problem. I would constantly compare myself on TikTok, Instagram to other creators that I wanted to be like, or other people that I felt were in a space that I wanted to be one day, and then how I wasn't doing that. But I also would constantly run to that as for like motivation and to get inspiration. So it was kind of contradicting itself. It was giving me inspiration, but not for my journey, for somebody else's journey. So I just decided to get rid of social media as a whole. In the beginning, I deleted YouTube, Pinterest, TikTok, and Instagram. I deleted those four because I felt like I was on those the most, especially Instagram and TikTok. So those were the main things I had deleted. And the first maybe two weeks, it was bad. It was like an itch. Like, girl, I felt like an addict. Like, it was an itch that I need to scratch. Like, I just had to know. I just had to get on and see what was going on. Even though nothing was going on, like, you're not missing anything. I guarantee you, if you get off of social media for 30 days, even do a week at first, and then you get back on after that week, you're not missing anything, girl. Like, nothing. I'm back on there. It was a few notifications and that was it. Like, you're not missing anything. People are just going to go about their day. Time is just going to go. You don't need it. You don't need to be on there 24/7 unless you're doing like a business or something like that. And most of the time we aren't even choosing to go on our phone. It's just a habit, like a bad habit. You're laying down, you're bored, you're going to pick up your phone. You're to add on a TV while you're watching TV, you're going to pick up your phone. You're eating, you're going to pick up your phone. Like, it's just a habit that is constantly there and that you really need to pull yourself from and break from, because if you don't, you will slowly get consumed by it. The first thing I stopped was stop scrolling on social media when I was bored. When I didn't have anything on my phone was literally, it was silent. It was nothing for me to look at. So I found other things that I needed to do. Either that was clean my room, read a book, get into old habits that I've been meaning to get into, but I haven't had the motivation to get into those things. I want to challenge you guys to think about a habit that you've been meaning to do, but you haven't had the time to do it because you've been on your phone all day. Put your phone down, delete social media, any ones that you have on your phone, and just get into that habit. And I would guarantee you will start to feel better the more that you do it. And one thing that helped me through this whole process was having a little mind dopamine menu. If you guys haven't heard of that, it's basically where you write down, or you can think about it, because I didn't know about it before, but I would just have certain things that I would do that would actually boost my dopamine and make me feel productive. It's basically a menu that you can create for yourself of little tasks and little things that you do throughout the day or whenever you don't feel motivated. And you can always go back to this list of things, whether that be journaling, scrapbooking, painting, crocheting, anything like that. If you guys want a more in-depth video on that, let me know and we can create one together, a physical one. That way we can always look at it. But that is something that you can do. It will help you significantly so you don't run out of ideas to do, like you don't run out of things to do when you feel bored. The next thing I stopped doing was checking my phone as the first thing every morning. Like, once I deleted social media, I didn't really have any notifications informations that I really was, interested in. So it wasn't hard for me to stop checking my phone every morning and go do something else, like make a home cooked meal, breakfast, or, get up and do stretches, workout, anything like that in the morning, because my time wasn't taken by my phone. You can even journal in the morning or read something little like that doesn't flood your brain with constant information and overstimulation about what's going on over here, over there. And honestly, it can get very overwhelming. So don't check your phone. Try not to check your phone in the morning as soon as you wake up. That's not something you want on your mind. Try to have a solid morning routine that is peaceful and very calming that you can get through before you decide if you want to get on your phone or not. The third thing was I stopped consuming all day. So, if you're on Instagram and TikTok, you're basically just consuming content every day, all day. The app is literally made to suck you in and to get you to stay on the app, because that's how they make their money. That's how they get you feed into their consumerism, advertising, and all those things. And instead, I used this time that I wasn't consumed in my phone all day to study, to create new things, paint, scrapbook, be more intentional with my time, spend more time with my friends, my family, my sisters, and just be present in the moment and not be on my phone and doing that, or be on my phone and trying to multitask, if you know what I mean. This made my days feel honestly way more calmer and just put together. I felt a sense of tranquility, really. It was just it was night and day. Before, I was very anxious. I would be very anxious, overstimulated. I didn't want to be bothered as much. I just wanted to, be left alone. And after I stopped, I was fine. My energy went up. I actually got sleep at night and everything like that. My life wasn't being taken over by my phone. I know it sounds cliche or whatever you want to call it, but that's basically what's happening when you're on your phone constantly. You don't really have a life outside of your phone. The fourth thing I stopped doing was I stopped using my phone as a break. What I mean by that is if I'm studying and you're doing the Pomodoro, I think it's how you say it, Pomodoro method, 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off. I didn't use that time to scroll. I used that time to go get some water maybe, or just take a little stretching break, walking outside for a little bit, getting some fresh air, instead of replacing that time with consumption and being on your phone and seeing what other people are doing. Because then you're going to get distracted, and then you're going to just create a loop where instead of spending 5 minutes, you're spending 20 minutes on your phone and you never finish the task that you're supposed to be doing. And girly, I know that you've been there, because I've been there. Everybody has been there, where they get sucked into their phone and they look up and it's been an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Let's stop that right there and instead have a break doing something. It doesn't even have to be productive, doing something that gets you away from your phone. The fifth and final thing that I did to really get my sense of self back was stop comparing myself to everything that I was seeing online, because it's kind of hard when you are online all the time and you see all the things that everybody else has, and it's just like this person has this or that person has that, or I would like to have that one day. And it's just a constant cycle of you comparing and looking at what other people have and what you don't have, instead of being grateful for what you already have, because you have a lot more than a lot of people have. And a lot of stuff on social media isn't true. You cannot trust everything that you see on the internet. You can be looking at somebody have this car that you really want, but the whole time they rented it, it's not even their car. They just get it for the videos and that's it. Or it's their friend's car that lets them use it for their videos. You never know with anybody online. So that's why it's so important not to compare yourself. And when you are doing your social media detox, you will start to see how much you were comparing yourself and how now you're actually focusing on improving yourself and being more productive and getting the things that you want. Girl, I need a little break. Ooh, I was a lot of talking. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. At the end of these 30 days, I have decided to not download social media back. I only have YouTube and Pinterest on my phone. I only have downloaded TikTok, I think, twice, and it was to look up some stuff for Sims 4 that I had been wanting to look up because I recently also got back into playing Sims 4. If you guys want content on that, let me know. I will be happy to do that for you guys. I love playing it and building as well. And I encourage you guys to do whatever is best for you. If if you feel like after these 30 days, girl, like I need my social media, that's fine. But I can probably tell that you guys won't be feeling like that after these 30 days. If you complete the full 30 days without downloading it back, I think you'll really be changed and honestly surprised at the results that you get. And you can start to be way more intentional with your time and just how you spend your days, because remember, time is the only thing that we will never get back. Anything else we can get back, but how you spend your time, you don't get that back. So I implore you guys to use that wisely. Even if it's something small like not being on social media, that is so much better for you, and honestly it gives you more time to do a lot of other things that you've been wanting to do. But lovelies, that was the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below if you guys try this and let me know how it is. Like, I would like to see you guys start the challenges in the comments below, and then let's see who can get to a full 30 days without going back. It's not going to be easy, but I believe in you guys and I know that you can do it. So yeah, I hope you guys got something from today's video and I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.